Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Christopher with Plan Your Truth, and in today's video we are diving into my December daily album again. You can see my desk is kind of a mess, but that is always the case when we're doing December daily. So in last week's video that I showed this album, we created our intro page and our simple table of contents. My first story here that I want to do is actually going to be really simple. I almost was like, maybe I don't need to film it, but we are going to film it. Maybe I'll tack on another story with this video. I don't know. But the first one I want to do is just a very simple letter to myself. And I honestly think that this is all that I need. We're going to add a little label on here. I'll do my letter on here, and then I'll decide as I'm writing my letter if I need to continue it onto the back or if we can like decorate and do something fun on the back. So that's kind of where we're starting today. So I'm gonna move this album off to the side and let's figure out how we want to label this. I could use one of these that I had pulled. Nope, that is too small. I have these labels. I was thinking about, let's see if I have a smaller one. These were from last year's. I was thinking about just simply whiting out the words that are on there. No, none of these are what I want. So we could do this here, because it will be opposite the page with gold foil boxes, so although I could also, since we would just literally white that out anyway, I guess I could just do a gold foil box from here and use like this. I don't know, I kind of wanted to bring some color into it. And like layer to have like green and then layered on top, maybe said gold box. So let's see, a little something, something. I mean, I guess I could use like one of these journaling cards too. You know what I mean? Like have that layer. Un momento. Okie dokie, I decided while we were stopped to write out my letter to myself. I wanted to keep it simple, just black and white. However, I think I'm going to go in and highlight some key points, if I can find my desk, you guys. But I think I want to use this green just to highlight some key points. So basically, in this letter to myself, I'm talking about how I want to enjoy the season while it lasts, enjoy family, friends, everything to do in my area, and just take it all in. And also with this project, to have fun with photos and being crafty and not take myself too seriously. So let me just highlight a couple things here. All right, I like that. It just kind of adds a little bit of color too. And if I was looking at this really quickly, I could kind of point out the important things. Now, on the back here, we have some thoughts. I think let's have some fun with some washi tape. I have a bunch of different Christmas washi tapes, and I feel like we could just do a whole pattern. So that is kind of what I want to do. I don't know I guess we kind of have to color coordinate them all, but we're just gonna start with this one on the bottom. I do really like this one too. I'm just gonna pull some different Christmassy washi tapes that, I mean, they all have red and green and the brown. I think that's probably what will stick with, but we'll see. Maybe we could bring in some blues or pinks or something. I love this snowflake one, but I just think this is a good way to use your washi tape. You know, no one's gonna really see the back unless you, oh, uh-oh, we are really wasting washi tape here. No one's really gonna see the back unless you turn to it on purpose, but hold on. Shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. That's okay, we can fix it, we can fix it, we can fix it. I really ruined this washi tape, you guys. I'm pretending to be a professional at all this, or skilled or whatever, but it's not really working in my favor. Okay, let's see, let's pull. I decided I can just cut them all together, so let's do little gingerbread man moment. It's kind of a little bit of a different coloring, but that's okay. It's kind of a nice way to just display all the washi tapes too, you know? We have so many, so if you can do some fun art or whatnot with them, why not? I like this one. You know, you could even do this as like, and make kind of a, what should I call it? A scrapbook piece of paper. You could literally make a scrapbook piece of paper that's like a base for a project or for a spread. That has all these different washies and stuff. What else do we want to do? This one's kind of, that could work, but I don't want to do it next. Let's do, look at me, I'm still kind of caring about how it all looks together. What about this one? Yeah, that's cute. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. No, we'll do this so it's true, like it's just a pattern almost, you know? It's not like you're reading a word. That's good. We'll do this truck driving because that matches that bottom one so beautifully. That's some fun green foil. And just one more little baby one. Okay, now, I'm just gonna say to try and peel all these up perfectly without messing them. And trim off the excess. Okay, I am super, super duper pleased with that. I think that looks super cute as like a little backing. And I could add something, you know, like I said, that could be the base, and now we add on top of that, but I love it as is. It's like art. So we're gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna clean up all these washi tapes. And the thing that I've been procrastinating though is on the front, I do still want to put, you know, some sort of title for what this is, like a letter to myself. And I still just can't figure out how I want to do that. Oh, I love this. I almost want this to be the front, to be like, oh, and then you have to turn it around to read the letter. But we'll slide this in. I did also, oh, I forgot about this. Where is it? I pulled this too. So if we wanted to do something, I guess I could, no. But we could kind of have this tucked in with this. because this is like a typewriter, which I thought would be so cute with, you know, this quote unquote letter to myself. So I thought about this even being like peeking out the top a little bit and pulling it out together. Let's think about that. I wouldn't want to tape it down, but like in the album, I could put it in together and just have it be like two different things. I think I do like that. I think let's keep that idea there, but we still need a label. I did pull this little tag, and it's like a return postage guaranteed. It's like for the postmaster, so I kind of like that as well. So I'm thinking that may actually be our winner. I still like the idea of having a little gold border, so I could just put this actually right on top of that. I would just trim a little bit off the bottom. Just so we can have more of the gold border shine through. I think that's going to be our winner. Yeah, I like that a lot. So, because it fits that letter theme. You know, we have a typewriter, we have a little, I don't know what this is, but it's not like a postage stamp, but it's, you know, something to do with the postal service. And yeah, I just like having that little pop of gold underneath to separate it from the page a little bit. So we'll paste that right on there. And we'll just letter very nicely. And then I'm gonna write for Christopher to open. When do I want to open it? Because it's kind of, I'm writing throughout the season. So I think I'll write for Christopher to open throughout the season when it all feels too much. And I think we can do that same thing with the highlighter. And I think, oh, I don't want to, I think it'll look good. I'm going to highlight this whole thing. Christopher to open throughout the season when it all feels too much. Love, love, love this. Okay. I'm still not fully sold on this typewriter. I just like the idea of it somehow being with this. I mean, we could have it be like there too. Let's put it in the album and see where it would look good. So this is just, it's not even like a full page, but, oh, you know what? We need to add a number 1 on here too, because this is story number 1. So I'm going to do it. Oh, but I could. I feel like I want to see the typewriter, okay? So I kind of like the idea of it being tucked here. And then having the 1 on here. But I would want to trim a little bit of this off. Because I really want this tab to be the top. Yeah, I like this. I like this. This is what we're going to do. I need to trim just a tad bit more. And I want to make it almost like a rounded edge a little bit. Yeah, love that. Okay, so now let me just put a little bit of double-sided tape. I think that may be enough. And just push that down. And we'll put that in, I think, this bottom one for story number 1, and then we can pull the tab out to see the letter itself and our fun backing card. Okay, look, so something very simple became a whole beautiful story. And so I wanted to share that too, you know, if as you're working on this project, not everything needs to be super elaborate, like a whole big spread or whatever. Like, we can keep things simple. Like this, look at my table of contents, this intro. I think I even wrote that in my letter, like, keep it simple. We're just playing, you know what I mean? So anyway, I think even though this is a smaller story, I think this is enough for a whole video, just because it really is. Oh. And I oop. Really quick, we need to add some backing on this. So let's grab those washi tapes and do that same thing really quick. Just a couple. We're gonna speed you up, so it'll be like 2 seconds for you. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Oh shoot, I still have a little piece down here, so let's just add. This is just, I should have done it a different way. It's actually been quite challenging to do all these little nooks and crannies and things. And I don't have really good, I feel like I need to get little scissors or something. But anyway, let's get this back in the album. Now this is definitely long enough. I've spent, like, filming wise, this is like a 40-minute video. I know you guys will not see all of that. Thank goodness for you. But anyway, we're done with story number 1. And I hope that you enjoyed, and will stick around and hit that subscribe button to see future videos putting this whole album together. I'm excited to see too, like, whatever story number 2 is, you'll see from story number 1. So we'll have to make sure it kind of coordinates with this color scheme. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see Mama Mess more of my videos, even through the chaos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And remember to plan your truth so that you can live your truth. Thanks so much.